It's all right.
Amazing.
All right, Aaliyah Armstrong here. Aaliyah, what was it like working with this documentary? How cool is all this?
It was actually amazing. I had to get used to it at first because I'm not really used to working in cameras just in my face when I'm in my sanctuary, but I was actually very happy with it, so it was great.
Yeah, and in terms of LSU working with you in all these NIL opportunities, do you think LSU provided you an advantage versus maybe somewhere else might not have?
100%. LSU is the best school in the world, and the fact that the documentary came here, they came here because they knew where the greatness was.
How do you think fans are going to receive this documentary? Is it going to be exciting? Any details about you're excited about?
It's going to be exciting for the fans, and I also think it's going to be inspiring because we showed and broadcasted our lowest of our lows, so the fans are going to appreciate it a lot.
Lowest of your lows? What does that entail?
That entails just being at my lowest financially, my brokest, just things like that. People get to see like Aaliyah Armstrong when she didn't have money, and I love that.
Awesome.
I got the beer. If I can have a superpower,
First, what or who are you wearing?
I'm actually not sure the brand.
Oh, my bad.
Boutique in New Jersey called Vanilla Skies.
Okay, loving it. And the mesh moment in the shoe is fun.
Thank you. They're from TJ Maxx.
What other than gymnastics was one of your favorite things to watch during the Olympics?
Ooh, I would say, well, I was actually in Paris watching the Olympics in person, which was pretty cool. So I'd say my favorite sport I watched, other than gym, was beach volleyball under the Eiffel Tower. It was so cool.
That seems like the best venue.
Yeah.
What is your go-to post-meet meal?
Definitely Raising Cane's.
Okay, and I would ask your order, but I feel like it's pretty basic. Like you get tenders there, and
I get, after a meat, like a cognac combo. Need it. With a lemonade.
love it. Who of your Money Game co-stars is the best social media follower?
I gotta go with Flau'jae. She's just an amazing artist, amazing person. She's great.
Speaking of, do you have a favorite song?
Ooh, I think AFM. That's my favorite.
What do you hope people get out of this docuseries?
Oh man, I hope they just get to see what it's like being a student athlete from our perspective, and just how we balance it all, and hopefully they can see how much everyone at LSU loves each other and the culture here at this school. It's amazing.
This will be my last one. What was the coolest, either what is the first thing you bought after you landed your first NIL deal, or what was the coolest thing you bought?
I think one of my favorite things that I got, it actually wasn't for myself. After I got my first NIL deal, I splurged on a coat for my mom because we're from Jersey and it gets cold there in the winter, and I got her a really nice coat.
That's really sweet. Perfect. Anything you want to add?
Go Tigers! LSU is already a worldwide known brand, and it just helped me so much because the culture here is amazing. The fans at LSU are top notch, and it was just a match made in heaven, really.
Did it get more complicated after coming to school, or?
I would say not when I first got to school, definitely when the rule changed. That's when it got complicated, but all for the better.
So before NIL got approved, did you have to just make no money from all of your influencer stuff at all?
Yeah, not I couldn't take a penny, couldn't take a free sweatshirt, I couldn't work with any of my favorite brands, and now I get those opportunities, which I am so grateful for.
But before you enrolled at LSU, you could make some money from that, right? Or
No.
was it recruiting and all that stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
you weren't allowed even before LSU.
So until
yeah.
NIL came around, you hadn't made a penny from anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Because then you would lose your eligibility.
Right.
It was crazy.
And you decided to come back for school for
Yes.
your final season now. I guess you call it a super senior season.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how much of that is from the business impact of your social media influencer brand
Yeah.
getting, elevated by LSU?
I mean, that definitely doesn't hurt. It's been very fun expanding my brand with LSU, so that's been just a phenomenal experience. But I think what really made me want to come back was winning the national championship last year with literally my sisters. My teammates are like my sisters, and it was one of the best feelings, and winning is addicting, and I just wanted to come back for more.
Where's your ring at? Did you bring it tonight?
We didn't get our rings yet.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And in terms of this documentary, how was it working with them? Was there anything that was frustrating, or was it all fun?
It was very fun. It was cool to watch it all come together, because I know how many different sports they were following around, and I'm super excited to watch the episode today. I would say at times it was a little bit, I wouldn't say frustrating, but right before meets they would come in, record me. I was trying to get in my zone, but they would never get in the way, and it was just an amazing experience, and I'm super excited to see how they captured every moment.
Is there anything in the documentary you're most excited for fans to see?
I think that they captured a pretty monumental year for LSU gymnastics, so just this past year in general was historic for the team and for the school, so I'm excited to watch that.
Thank you.
Been hooking me up with some suits all throughout this past year. And they're the best. You see the little initials here, the little name on the interior. Here's bespoke.
Thank you. That was a good, OOTD moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so either tell me what's the coolest thing you've bought since you landed your first NIL deal, or what's the first thing you bought since you landed?
The coolest thing, or the first thing?
Or both, if you remember.
The first thing that I bought when I got my first NIL check was gasoline in my car. And that would be a great NIL going forward if one of those gasoline spots wants to endorse me. But the coolest thing, I purchased a car. That was kind of...
Sorry about that.
Where's the shades?
I left them today. They had some belt loops on it, but I didn't like it, so I took it off. Skirt, Zara. This, Fendi. Tie, I don't remember. And shoes, Steve Madden. I'm gonna get the Prada ones, but I couldn't come in time, so I had to go Steve Madden. But don't play with Steve Madden. It's fine.
All right, national champion Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae, how excited are you for this documentary?
I'm super excited. It's gonna be super fun. I haven't really seen it, so it's gonna be my first time watching it with everybody. It's super cool that LSU got to get a sneak peek before everybody else did.
Is there anything like that you're excited about that you think's gonna make it?
I think like a couple arguments gonna go in there, because I remember me and my folks got into it a little bit, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, so you rap on the side with doing the basketball.
No, not on the side. I rap and I do basketball.
Oh, it's both full time,
Yep.
equal, huh? What are the challenges that come with that? Because that's not like a lot of NIL athletes are just there. They post on Twitter.
Yeah.
You have a major thing you got
Full-fledged
going
career.
on.
Yeah, it's hard, just not really prioritizing time, just that motivation to continue to be consistent even when I don't feel like it. Like, it's a lot of things I don't want to do that I know I have to do, you know what I'm saying? So just being consistent and just being open to making things happen.
Do you deal with a lot of criticism of people saying, well, she's not a baller, she's
Yeah.
a rapper, or whatever?
Yeah, absolutely, but I just work twice as hard. Nobody outworks me. I make sure of that, and so I'm confident in what I do because I know I put the work in. Like, you work harder than everybody else. Outside, I know it don't really matter.
How has your rap game taken off since enrolling at LSU? Because it started before LSU,
Yeah.
right? How has it changed since then?
I mean, LSU brand has definitely expanded it. You know, me going to LSU obviously made the Lil Wayne collaboration make more sense and things like that. So LSU just really helped you with building your brand. Although I came here with a platform, LSU helped expand it 1,000%.
How does Coach Mulkey and LSU staff, do they embrace this game you got on the side, the rap game too?
Yes,
or
yes.
do they say, hey, you got to balance them?
No, Coach Mulkey loves it. She's actually in my new music video, Came Out of B. She had a cameo, her and Wayne. My coach, Jennifer Roberts, she just does a good job with helping me in my schedule, balance everything I have going on. She's our NIL liaison, and she just helps me just stay balanced. So, you know, as long as I got their support, Coach Mulkey support, Jen support, I'm gonna be fine.
Did you try to get Coach Mulkey to bust a note?
Nah, Coach Mulkey, she like to sing. I told her I'm a rapper. She want to sing country music. We're not doing that.
And you can't cross them over, right?
Not right now. I am going to, but just not right now. Coach Mulkey like old people country music. We like Shaboozey.
All right, that's Flau'jae Johnson, national champion. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're excited to be a part of this journey with you. So, before we get into the episode, I would like to introduce from Amazon. We're excited to have them here, Noah Malalay from Amazon. He's going to say a few words, and then we'll get into the episode.
Thank you all for coming. We're so proud of the show. I'll be super quick. We just want to thank our amazing talent, Olivia, Trace, Libby, Flau'jae, Angel, Jaden, and everyone else. Please give it up for them. They were amazing. I want to thank our director, Dre Cooper, our incredible producers from Axios, Jersey Legends, Campfire, and your very own Shaquille O'Neal. And I want to thank the university, Taylor, everyone. You guys were so supportive, all of the coaches kind of really letting us get in and show you guys kind of what it's like to be an LSU student athlete. So I really hope that you all enjoy getting to watch. And it comes out on Amazon Prime Video next Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.
All right, join with me today is President Tate in front of LSU's private screening of the new documentary, The Money Game. President Tate, what challenges have you had to take on with NIL basically becoming a rule during your tenure as president here?
Well, I mean, the realities are young people have a lot of talent, and we're just in a stage now where they're able to reap the full rewards for their abilities. And I think it's actually very exciting. So it hasn't really been a challenge per se. And as you see in the movie, a lot of them are becoming adults fast. Because that, you know, I'd say more that's the big thing. How well can you get an 18 or 19-year-old to really understand how to manage their affairs? I mean, that's extremely important as well.
So it seems like you've really embraced the NIL thing since your time here. What have been some of the negatives or difficulties or whatever you call it that have presented itself since this emerged?
Negatives, you don't have enough money. That's it. I mean, in the end, there are many talented young people. They're geniuses. And, you know, you've got to be able to provide them the resources they need. So that's the big challenge.
What were your thoughts when you heard Amazon wanted to approach you and do a whole documentary on the NIL game at LSU?
Well, I actually saw them. I didn't know they were going to do it. I saw them, you know, sort of touring around the campus and met them last year. I thought it was good. I thought it was good exposure for the university and many positive things about us that people don't know. And there are probably some things we're going to learn today that we need to fix. So that's the beauty of holding the mirror up with the movie.
Now, obviously, you're over the academics of the university, but it seems
All
like
right,